Effective data presentation and interpretation are crucial for transforming raw statistics into meaningful insights, enables visualization of patterns and informed decision making.
Good afternoon. I'm presenting our budget using the spectrogram. Each icon represents 1 million pesos. See? The largest portion goes to the road repairs, followed by park maintenance and infrastructure.
How does this compare to last year?
With increased infrastructure funding by 15%, handle more maintenance needs.
So here is the bar graph, Mayor. Spending on infrastructures has increased, while some areas like education have seen slight decreases. Are these changes aligning our priorities? Yes, we've shifted to areas with urgent needs, such as infrastructure improvement. That's a good idea.
Finally, this pie chart breaks down how we're allocating funds within the department. Most of the budget goes to the road repairs, which are top priority.
Makes sense. We'll review these numbers in our budget.
And now this is my presentation. Do you have any suggestion or concern regarding my presentation?
That was a great presentation, Professor. I am Detective Data and always on the lookout for new ways to solve mysteries. How can statistics and data help me in my line of work?
Detective, you've come to the right place. Statistics and data analyze can be powerful tool in crime investigation. We can use data to identify patterns, analyzing some evidence, and even predict our future crime.
Exactly. We can use data to create profiles of suspects, analyze crime trends, and even track down missing persons.
Hold on, I'm not so convinced. Data can be manipulated and statistics can be misleading. How can we be sure that we're not drawing false conclusions?
That's a valid point. But with careful analysis and critical thinking, we can ensure that with the reliability of our data, we can use statistic methods to test hypotheses, identify biases, and also to validate our findings.
Let's say I have a case where a series of robberies has occurred in the city. How can data help me catch the culprit?
We can analyze the locations of the robbers and the times they occurred. The types of items stolen. This data can help us identify potential patterns and create a profile of the suspect.
But what if the suspect is changing their methods each time? How can we account for that?
That's where statistical modeling comes in. We can use data from these crimes to create a model that predicts the probability of the future crimes. This model can help us to identify areas and high risk and allocate resources accordingly.
This is all very absorbing. I'm eager to learn more and see how I can apply these techniques to my investigations.
We can work together, Detective. We can provide with you all the data and analysis. You can use your expertise to interpret the result and resolve cases.
I'm still not convinced, but I'm willing to see where this goes. Let's put this data to the test, okay?
Thank you for the concern and suggestions. And now, this meeting will be dismissed.
Hey mom, I have a question. What the citation should done? Pictures are fine, but something is missing.
Have you added any technical data? It explains the why behind the numbers. Yeah, like reports or feedbacks. For example, our quarter 2 sales have dropped and the report says it's due to supply chain issues. That's
Clients need a story behind the numbers. Use the info to make your points clear.
So, I can say sales dropped by 50% due to the supply chain problems and reference the report.
exactly makes your presentation more meaningful.
Oh, Okay, got it. I'll add that into my. Thank you so much for listening. Sige.
So the first thing we did was gather all the relevant data, which is what you see here. For example, we look at your sales performance across different regions and age groups. Next, we analyze these numbers. We notice that your sales are higher in cities, especially among customers aged 25 to 35. This tells us that younger people in urban areas are your biggest customers. Based on this, we can conclude that you should focus your marketing on cities and younger customers. But there are also a chance to grow in rural areas, which have fewer sales right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for joining. Say, we'll review the results of our employee satisfaction survey.
Here is our presentation for our findings. Our survey had over 500 responses. The average satisfaction score was 7.5 out of 10, which is solid start, but we have areas to improve.
What specific areas did we identify?
The scores for work-life balance average 6.0, while team collaboration scored 8.0. This suggests that while employees feel good about teamwork, they struggle with balancing work and personal life.
Did we find any significant trends?
Yes, the test result shows the p-value of 0.03 for work-life balance, indicating that the unsatisfied is statistically significant.
Great insight. Let's focus on improving work-life balance initiative based on this data.